breaking out the iPad tonight.
As you should.
Guys, I came prepared. I have a cherry Diet Coke and a protein bar.
I
Also
have
Scandinavian swimmers
water
from Trader Joe's.
and this.
I
I've
have
never had it.
these like chicken nuggets that have quinoa in them.
Ooh.
And they're shaped like spoons, so you can scoop your dip in them.
Fire.
And
That's
a little
fire.
bit
I
of
love
tomatoes
that.
and ranch.
Ooh. Can't confirm
Nice.
these Sour Patch Kids are good.
Guys,
Are
do
they
you guys
the
have
I
Trader
have
Joe's by you?
rainforest.
Fire.
Yes!
It's
Oh
just
my God.
water.
The rain. Yes,
I
I
also
have this
birthday
hat. Can you see
boba.
the hat?
Oh my god! It's
My
so
phone
much
cord's
larger
on it.
than I thought it was gonna be.
If anyone here has, oh my God, that fell. I don't know if anyone here has seen Shameless or Criminal Minds, but Fiona and Shameless has this hat, and then Reed and Criminal Minds has this hat, and I found it at Goodwill.
Good.
Blue though in both of the shows, but they only had the pink one.
I've also got Trader Joe's Scandinavian swimmers because they're my favorite thing. They're the only like kosher gummies I can find ever.
I was supposed to go to Trader Joe's for my birthday, backed out of it. Stupid of
Kenzie,
me.
when I come to your house, we can probably go to Trader Joe's.
Yes.
We have so many, we all
Okay.
live like, so, I mean, except for CL, we all live like so close to each other to not do like
Yeah.
one person podcast.
Yeah.
We just do it at a Starbucks, and they're like, "Why are you guys here?"
Guys,
But
we can do
did
it at my
too.
coffee shop. I
Yeah.
have keys to the place.
It'd be
They're like,
really
order
funny.
for so-and-so, and we're like, yeah, I do think Shane Dawson was kind of controversial, but he was
Right.
funny.
They'd get a kick out of that.
Also, I have concealer on my shirt. I'm putting this in because I don't want anyone to think that I go around with stains on my
Barely
phone.
visible.
I was
Okay.
gonna say I couldn't tell.
Welcome.
Am I upside down? Okay, there I am.
There we go.
Sorry.
If we ever want to do an
Okay.
in-person podcast, my coffee shop is like perfect for it.
That would
Yeah.
We do
actually
own
be
it.
really, really cool. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Love Street Podcast, episode 4. Love Street's birthday episode. Happy birthday to our lovely, wonderful, amazing magazine. Go check out all of our coverage. It's amazing. We have a very exciting segment to start off this episode. We have the Love Street birthday segment where we're going to talk about our favorite memories working in media and our pet peeves or least favorite memories working in the media. My favorite bit of coverage I've ever done was not for Love Street because I'm a new journalist, but it was my space prom interview for Purple Haze. It was my favorite interview to do because they were all just so sweet and personable. It was such a good memory to have because it was my first interview I've done, like face to face, sitting in the same room as the group that I was interviewing. And they're so insightful as a band. And it was just very cool. And also, Freeze let me stay in the building so I could get Center Barricade, which was
Fire.
awesome. And then my pet peeves, I think, they're pretty general, but I think I've talked about both of them before, actually. Because unfortunately, that will only be the case for the person telling it to me, not the entire world.
Yeah.
And enough said on that. But also people not understanding passion anymore and being like, why would you do that if you're not making like insane?
Oh my God. Yes.
Yeah, why would you, like, I have a job and I'm gonna move that because I've hit it twice now. I have a job, but this is like, I would be so sad without any passion projects. I don't understand how there are people out there that don't do crafts or listen, even just listening to music or playing music or not just writing about it. There's so many things to do that people are passionate about, and I just don't understand how people don't have a grasp of passions anymore. It's so
Yeah.
alarming to me.
Oh yeah. I mean, I've had family members still. They're coming around now, especially because I got published in print earlier this year. But they're like, I don't get why you pay this much a month to run a magazine that's making negative profit. And I'm like, because I love to do it. I don't know.
Right.
Like,
I'm waiting
not
for
like
a
I'm
chicken
like,
nugget in the air, by the way. What do you do? That's, I think, a big red flag for me meeting people too. If you don't have hobbies or
Yeah.
passions or things that you really love, there's no way for me to gel with a person like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think it also sometimes, not always, but a lot of the time when that happens, it also shows a lack of ambition within people, I feel like,
Yeah.
which is also just like a major red flag in general.
Yeah, and I like adventurous people. I like people that
Yeah.
are willing to take a risk. It's just more fun to live your life that way, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay.
And like creative people are cooler in general.
Yeah,
Right. Oh,
of
by the
course.
way, flowers to the founder of Love Street Magazine, Kenz,
Yeah.
everybody.
Yeah.
We would not
Yes.
be here without
Thank
this
you.
diva.
I have a couple of my favorite coverage and opportunities that I've gotten through Love Street just because a lot of it blends together and then other things really stand out. But the biggest one I would say is which I think I have talked about on the pod before, interview I did with the Velveteers. I still get embarrassed talking about it because it was my first phone interview where like, it's just a phone call and not Zoom. We're like, seeing their facial expressions and whatnot. And they were either on a bus or in a van, literally on the road touring to go to whatever city at the time. And I was really nervous and I co-headed it with AJ, our head of photography. It was a really great learning experience, but I do wish that I had done it first, figured out how to calm the fuck down before. And also, it was so stupid because I feel like now as a journalist, I understand when is the right time and when is the wrong time to interview. Like if you're interviewing someone and they have nothing going on right now, it's kind of like, what are you doing? And unfortunately, that's what the case was. I mean, they were on tour, so we leaned in heavy with that. But legit, a month after the interview, they announced their second studio album. And I was like, oh my God. Like I could
Right.
but I will say the interview did get me early access to the album and then tickets to their show. So that was good. But that's definitely one that sticks with me. And then another one is probably Macintosh. I interviewed them at the start of last year. They're a Riot Girl band from Washington, D.C. And then they somehow led me to going to my first DIY garage show in Grand Rapids. I was a nervous wreck the whole night because it was the first time I've ever met an artist that I've worked with. I'm sure I weirded them out because I was like super antisocial or whatever. But it was really cool. It's called Kilroy's Garage. It's not in service anymore, I don't think, to the local scene. But it was a really cool experience. And they covered a bunch of Bikini Kill songs and somebody covered KG Elephant. We know I fuck with KG Elephant.
Yeah.
So that was really awesome. And I've been looking for similar shows like that since, which I don't think I would have done before that. I haven't been able to go to one, but it's the thought that counts. Pet peeves about working in media. I have two, but also, like I said, I agreed with M's. Number one, no shade. Independent artist time management is actually the bane of my existence.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah. Some of them have their shit together and they'll do things in like a timely manner, but other ones I'm waiting months and months an email back. So that's something musicians listening, you got to work on that. But usually that's like my biggest headache just with running the magazine too, because I also communicate with PR agencies. A lot of the time it's actually just the artist pitching as if they're a PR agency, which respect. But yeah, that's the biggest one. And then the second one, I literally just wrote Live Nation.
Yeah.
Live Nation sucks. I feel like it's one of the things in the industry where everyone's like, yeah, we hate it, but we kind of have to work around it.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it's powerhouse.
We talked about that in the last episode, kind of.
Oh, you did? Okay.
With just with like how expensive concert tickets are and how like bigger artists don't have a choice, and depending on the venue, you don't have a choice of where you're gonna sell your tickets.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of people that outside the industry, so obviously like they don't know how Live Nation works a lot of the time. They're complaining about it or they don't understand it. I feel like the general population does not understand. Live Nation owns most music venues in the United States. Like it was so refreshing when we got our first people that are not based in the US through the magazine. They don't work with Live Nation because it's not huge over. I don't even know if Live Nation owns. I'm sure they do own overseas stadiums, but because I was like, you can request through email, through the venue, or through the Live Nation portal. And they're like, what's the Live Nation portal? And I was like, oh, you lucky dog.
Right.
Because I don't know if anyone here has used the portal before. I've used it a couple times. It's like the worst thing ever. Only highlight of it, I always use it as a last resort if I can't find a contact or if like a venue doesn't take requests. Because a lot of the time you'll submit a request for a show and you won't get anything back. And it turns out half the time the show wasn't even supposed to be on there. I submitted one for Stevie Nicks a couple of years ago. She hasn't been media in God knows how long, but I didn't know
Right.
that at the time. And I know the marketing rep, which marketing reps of venues are the people who handle those Live Nation requests usually. I knew her and I didn't hear back. So I emailed her and she was like, yeah, I don't know how or why that even went through because you weren't supposed to do that. And
Right.
then tons of other people in the magazine have also requested to shoot through the portal, and it's just it'll crash or it'll not save their stuff and they have to redo it. Or shout out Gianna, one of our photographers. She was, I don't remember the band, but she was trying to shoot someone through the portal because it's either she couldn't find a contact or that's what they requested. And the show wasn't showing up for her, but it was showing up for me. And then it showed up for her on her phone. It's that type of just like it doesn't work. And not to mention, Live Nation is a monopoly that shouldn't be.
I feel
Right.
like every single time,
Yeah,
even
those
getting
are
my
mine.
concert tickets with Live Nation, I much prefer TicketWeb over
Yep.
everything else. They send me my stuff so quick. They're like, confirmation email, another email, another email. And it's like tickets,
Yeah.
tickets, tickets. Every single time that especially when I was younger and I had a harder time, I didn't get the concert tickets. My dad had the concert tickets or something.
Yeah.
It felt so not dependable. Every single time you go onto the app, you're logged out. And then somehow your password's wrong. And I'm like, if I can't log in, I'm in line.
Yeah.
And that was pre-Apple Wallet days of like
Yeah,
adding your
I was
Apple
gonna say.
Wallet. Because
Yeah,
now I just add everything.
I don't pay for my own concerts anymore, for the most part. And if I do, it's not through Ticketmaster or Live Nation because it's usually a smaller artist that's either being sold through the venue or through, like you said, TicketWeb, Eventbrite, or AXS. The price is like night and day. So like the fact that the CEO or whatever is like, no, we could go higher. I'm like, why? No one else is doing that. Like
Right.
you're just doing it because you can. But yeah, those are my biggest pet peeves.
So some of my favorite moments shooting shows was there's so many. I would say one of my top moments was the only time I was successfully able to shoot through Live Nation was Sam Fender at the Chicago,
yeah.
or where was it? I think it was at the Aragon Ballroom in Chicago. So we got to meet him for like a solid 10 seconds. And I think I told Kenzie this, but when I went up there, I listened to him a little bit, but I wasn't like super into him. So I didn't really know what he looked like.
Yeah.
And I went into the green room to meet him with the other two photographers, and because he has like really strict rules on like how he likes his pictures done. And I went in there and I said, "Can I have one of those waters?" And he was like, "You're not from here," because he has an accent. And I was like, "What?" And he goes, "No, you are from here. I'm not from here." And I said, "Okay." Did not know who he was.
So
Did
again,
not
I
know it was Sam
asked,
Fender.
can I have one of those waters?
And I was like, "Cool, so can I have those waters?" And he's like, "You have a Chicago accent." And I was like, "Yeah."
Yeah, we're in Chicago, buddy.
I was like, "Who is this guy?"
I hate when people tell me I have an accent of any kind because I
know.
know that every part of the United States has an accent, but it like bugs me so much because I have no idea what the accent is. People are like, "You
Yeah.
say that weird." I'm like, "How is everyone else supposed to say it?"
I don't think I have an accent. I know I do. I can hear it sometimes. Like there's certain Chicago words you'll say, they're like, "Ooh, that there's an accent." But
Yeah.
in that, apparently Sam Fender heard my accent, and I just said, "Okay." One of my other favorite moments was getting to work with Maya Hawk. She was really sweet. That venue was just incredible, and it was just awesome to be able to be up there. She let the photographer stay way longer in the photo pit than she was supposed to. It was literally just her and a guitar on a stool. And those are some of the best pictures I think I've ever gotten. There's just so many, but then there's also a lot of negative ones. Like sometimes being the only woman photographer, the guys will just shove you out of the way or stand in front of you, and I'm like, "Hey, you guys are all like 7 feet tall and I'm 5'4" on a good day. So
Right.
like back up." Or I know Kenzie knows the story, but I'll tell it because it's really good. When I was trying to get Maya Hawk's contact information, I contacted the PR and they were like, "Yeah, we'll push this through." And I was like, "Cool." And then I kept getting calls from New York, like phone number calls. And I was like, "I don't know anybody in New York. I'm not answering this." Like declining it like 6 times. And I was like, who is this?" I'm awful at answering my phone. And I answered, and they were like, "Hi, this is so and so from PR company's name. I work with Maya Hawk. Is this Kylie?" And I was like, "Yeah. Hi." And they were just like, "So this is her acting contact. We don't know who gave this to you, but you shouldn't have it." And I was like,
That's really funny.
and I was like, "Oh." And then they were like, "Your number is in another file. Like,
Yeah.
we went to call you like months ago." And I was like, "Who?" Like, I was like, I was a theater kid, and they're like, "But your number's in our system." And I was like, I was a theater kid, but I wasn't that good. Like, I don't know why my number's in here. They're
Right.
like, "Do you have any connections with Joe Keery?" And I had to put the phone down. My Steve Harrington t-shirt, crazy. And I literally was like, "No."
That's
And they're
insane.
like, "Oh, well, the contact that we have, your name is on that file from like a show you were trying to work at, I guess, months ago." And I was like, "Cool. So you can have my name, my number, my address, anything he
Right.
wants. Do you need a photo of me, like a headshot,
Right.
anything you need, like whatever you want, he can have it. Like, give it to him." But it's just like the miscommunication from anybody like
Yeah.
that. And one of my really good friends owns his own PR company, and even he has times where he's like, "I am giving people the wrong information," and I'm like, "Dude, get on it," because like people like me are struggling out here.
Yeah.
And
Like,
it just
dog,
also
do your
sucks.
job.
Right.
Do your job. And then there's times where you'll contact a band and they're like, "Yeah, sure, we'd love to." And then, 2 weeks later, you're like, "Hey," I feel like I'm like trying to hit up somebody like on Tinder. I'm like, "Hey, remember that
Yes.
one time you told me we would talk
Yeah.
and you just ghosted me?"
Right.
Yeah.
I was
And
Yeah.
then
just
2 days later, they do it, and it's like,
for mine. I won't name the band because I do love this band. But they're a rock band. I was communicating with them because they're like decently sized, like they should have a PR rep. They don't. So it's all through DM. And they were like, "Yes, we'd be so down to give you early album access." I was like, "Great." Comes to like 2 weeks before I DM them. No response. They gave me like 3 days before the album came out. So that was really fun. And then they loved the review though. They were like, "Next time we have a show in your area, let us know." And I was like, "Great." I'm gonna have to
name
let them know
band
the
that I'm talking
minute.
about.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to let them know the minute those tour dates drop, so I have buffer time. I'm assuming
Yep.
because
That's one of my other pet peeves that I was going to bring up is, this is a big one. Independent artists, love them. Gotta support them, gotta support small artists. Hire a PR person. You
yeah.
don't even, like, I will do it for free at this
Oh
point
my God.
because
I
the
can
same
segue
band
that.
that I know Kenzie's talking about, we reach out. "We'd loved your guys' review. We'd love to do an interview." I'm like, "Perfect. I'm coming. I'm in
Oh
Chicago.
yeah.
I could come to the show. Let's schedule." And they're like, "Yeah, let's meet at this coffee shop in Chicago at like 3 p.m." And I'm like, "Perfect. Are we confirming this? Because I'm not about to go there and sit by myself like an idiot." And good thing I didn't, because I texted them, heard nothing, like 2 days prior, the day of, heard nothing. Mind you, I'm DMing an official band account. Like, this is my contact with them. I'm like, "This is awesome. This is perfect." And then hear nothing back, get to the show, because luckily I had tickets through them. Was shocked they were real. Got in, would talk to them after the show. I was like, "Yeah, remember we were supposed to do an interview?" And they're like, "What interview?" And I was
Yeah.
like,
I'm
"So which
still
one of the
like,
6 of you did I talk to?"
yeah.
Because
I still don't understand.
And they were like, "Oh, I think you talked to so and so." And I was like, "Hey, so we were supposed to do an interview. Do you want to do it tonight?" And they're like, "I don't know what you're talking about." DM'd me afterwards asking where I was.
They must have a person because like I don't know.
That's the thing is like there are so many people like I have the best piece of advice I ever got in the like industry was just tell someone like I'll go do this thing for free. You tell me what I have to do and I'll do it. If you're gonna do, coverage or photography or an interview or even like going with a small artist on tour, like if you tell them up front, like I'll do this for free, I'm looking for experience. If they really like you, they'll keep you around and you'll, eventually you'll make money
Yeah.
from it. But not only was it like the best piece of advice I ever got, but I feel like that's the only way I've gotten responses from anybody. It's
Yeah.
just being as like overkill as I can about like I will do this for free.
Yeah. Yeah, and sometimes I annoy myself with being so overly communicative, but then I'm like, you kind of have to be.
Yeah.
You gotta
In this
do.
field, at least at this level of the industry, you have to be because otherwise you're not gonna get anywhere.
And
Yeah, you
people,
won't.
like, once you work with someone once, even if it's really hard to contact them at the start, if they like you and they see that persistence, like, they'll come back.
Yep.
But
Yeah.
it's insane how many times, like, I've sent an email to a venue or a band through, like, their Instagram, their contact. I found the email and sent it, and then it's like I get an email back. It's like, this is not an email that's in service. I'm like,
It's like
okay,
perfect,
so
so it's
take it out of
listed.
your bio. Like,
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I've only had one artist completely ghost me afterwards and not want to work with me again, and I was blocked by that artist. But like, it's cool.
Yeah.
I don't think I've been
It's swag.
blocked by one.
wait, say it, I'll cut it out. Listening to is like how I felt when I went through a brief Taylor Swift phase.
Okay. I felt the vibes through the screen that you were gonna say that.
Oh my god, we're so connected right now.
We're so connected right now.
Yeah.
Well, I was like,
my
it's her entire personality reminds me of that interview of Taylor Swift that she just put out where she's like, I'm a big Somber fan.
yes, and she was like, "Somber is such." Oh, what'd she say? I was talking to AJ about it earlier, and I was
Is it like the part where she's like, this is so good for like the case of women being able to speak about their emotions?
yes, it was that clip, and it irked me because of how I'm not dogging on Somber much here, but I feel like a lot of people think his lyrics are deep because the production is super intense.
Yes.
And they don't actually read it; they just like get those vibes.
Yeah. And in the case of Somber and Taylor Swift, Somber is indeed the lesser of three evils. So
Yeah,
I'm
that
going.
kid is like 8 feet tall.
Yeah,
Dude, his
he
song
could
opens up
beat
with
my
"You look like
ass.
a drunk cigarette." He's like 12.
Yeah,
What do you know about a drunk cigarette?
No, literally.
he's
like-
19.
Oh my god, I should memorize the monologue. She's like, his lyrics are so intensely confessional, like speaking in bullet points.
He doesn't even write his own lyrics. So like
Yeah, probably.
like
He
no, he
scares me.
doesn't. I
Right.
went and searched his discography and like tried to find his name in there. He doesn't write his
that's what she
lyrics.
said.
Leanna's done.
His lyrics
Leanna's been
are so
prepared.
I hate
intensely-
Somber. I cannot. I don't like Somber. So yeah,
I like one
yeah.
song. I don't know what it's called, but it started playing while I was driving it. I was like, you know what? It's okay, but I'm not gonna lose my mind over it.
That's
Right.
so
Yeah.
funny. His lyrics
singing
are
his
so
big
intensely
ass.
confessional. Should that be
I'm
the
just
title of this
singing his big
episode?
ass.
Yes.
His lyrics are so intensely confessional.
So intensely
They're so
confessional.
intensely conventionally like surface level is what they are.
Yes.
Because they're not. I mean, yeah, they're deep, but like it. He doesn't really. I don't know.
It's like they're
doesn't
deep,
feel that
but
way.
they're ankle deep.
Yeah,
Yes.
Like, yeah, I'm standing in water, but it's like
I'm waiting.
deep enough for everybody to feel what he's feeling, if that makes sense.
My
exactly.
socks are wet, and that's about it.
We've
Yeah,
all
and I
been
feel
ankle
like-
deep in
scared of him.
water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And nobody
Yeah.
likes wet socks.
Oh, because of his age,
You
too,
stepped on a puddle while you were
I
wearing
side-eye
socks.
it, to be honest. Like, I don't
I'm
know
just
if
kind
anyone
of scared
else
of
does
him.
this. Yeah.
Listening to Somber's
do
music
that.
is like stepping in a puddle with Crocs on.
No
Him
socks.
next to
Oh,
Finn
right.
Wolfhard,
He's so young.
dude.
He's and
yeah,
apparently
that's
very
why I'm
intensely
like,
confessional.
yeah, because of his age,
Fucking
that's why I'm like,
Larry.
your lyrics aren't yours. Because there's no way a 19-year-old is like feeling all this and going through all this.
Right.
Maybe that's just me, but
No, it's not.
No, you're right.
yeah. And when I listen to older songs too that were written by musicians that were like really young at the time, I'm like, you had help writing this.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like,
Yeah.
Like
Have you guys
R5,
seen those
which is
TikToks that one like couple does where they're like Taylor Swift's next album and it's like our love was a tornado and I was the tornado catcher.
oh
Yes.
oh
It's
yes,
how
I've
they're
seen
always
those.
right.
I love those videos and I see those and I'm like, now the Somber interview makes sense. Like,
Yeah, she's getting married in a month. Did you guys know that?
do we have
I-
PR contact?
One of my friends might be going to her
Let's-
wedding, and that's
Fuck
a true
no.
story. One of my friends might be going to the wedding. True story. Real
Wait,
shit.
if that is
We get an inside journalism report.
no, yeah.
Yeah.
Did I
Put a
tell her?
wire on her. Like, we
Let me say
need to
something.
know.
That's so funny.
She
I need to know what the vows are. Oh my god, the vows. I didn't even think about that.
Hers are gonna be so
Sweating
sweet.
now.
I
She's
was
gonna
the
unroll
football and
roll,
you
and it's
caught
gonna
me.
just start rolling down the aisle, out the door. Like,
There's like her
and
cats are
she's
gonna
like,
bring the rings.
"Oh my God, can I volunteer to be the ring bearer at Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce's wedding?"
The
You have to
ring
dress
bearer
up
is
like her cat.
probably Jason Kelsey. Or no, he's
Dude.
best.
Kelsey on his knees.
Yeah,
No!
does Travis Kelce have friends? That's the
If my friend pulls it off, I'm gonna ask her for insider
Dude.
information.
Another
Yeah.
cease and desist.
story of the year.
Let's add it to the list.
Yeah,
That we just put alleged at the top, and then we're safe.
yeah.
Exactly.
I don't
Alleged
know.
coverage, alleged inside coverage of Taylor Swift and
Yeah.
Travis Kelce's wedding.
For all they know,
Yeah.
it's fictional. We
Right.
just get
I mean,
celebrities.
yeah, as big as AI is right now,
Yeah.
you know.
Nobody's even gonna know.
We are the tornado catchers. And their love was our
Exactly.
tornado.
Yeah.
And,
I know that nobody can see it, but my brother just walked in and he is currently Michael Jackson dancing in my door frame.
Fire.
I'm putting Michael Jackson in the thumbnail.
But
Yes.
Just for that one.
I
Oh my
live
gosh,
like
wait.
15 minutes
Kenzie,
from
did
the
you
house.
see?
Yes, I was so funny because I was literally emailing people, and then I saw it right before the episode. I was like, "We're on the same wavelength." Right?
Yes. I finished my Michael movie review, so I sent
Yeah.
it to her.
Huzzah.
I'm
That'll
excited
be
for that.
plugged at the end.
The
of the
movie was so
episode.
good.
Dude,
I'm
the
taking
movie's
my
so
brother to
good.
the house soon.
We tried to watch. That's so cool. We
live, like,
tried
10
to
minutes
watch it on like streaming, my family, because my mom doesn't like the movies. So we tried to watch it on streaming and it came out like yesterday instead of the day before yesterday when we tried to watch it. So we ended up watching the Thanksgiving like slasher movie. And
I've seen that.
hey, didn't
Oh,
know
yeah.
Addison Rae was in it.
She is.
She is.
Mm-hmm.
If anybody
I
wants
don't
to
really
watch the
know
Michael
where-
movie, I bought it. I can share my Amazon with anybody who wants to watch it.
How much did you
Maybe-
pay for it?
I pre-ordered it for $24.99.
Oh, that's not bad.
My brother's obsessed with Michael Jackson. Our whole family is. We live, I'm not kidding, 15 minutes from the Jackson house in Gary. Like,
Wow.
So we're going on the 25th because that's the day he died, and we're gonna leave like little flowers and go see the house. And, like,
Aw,
Aw.
That's so cool.
yeah.
that
Okay.
is cool.
Who wants to go next?
Okay,
I'll go.
somebody go. Okay.
Okay.
I'll
I
go.
can go. Okay, Leanna, you go.
I'll go. Mine's quick. I'm gonna actually start with the pet peeve because it's kind of what you guys are saying. I get
Okay.
ghosted constantly by people on Instagram reaching out and being like, "Hey, I'm interested. You should like check out my new album review, interview. We could set something up." And I'm like, "Okay, like when are you free? What do you want to do? When does your album come out?" And then I don't get any reply or anything. It's
Yeah.
just that's that. I don't know. I feel like that's normal though. So, unfortunately.
It's normal, but it shouldn't be. And we are allowed to be angry about
Right.
it. Express
Oh, yeah.
your rage,
No.
Tifa.
Yeah, full of rage. But
Always.
my my favorite coverage, I think I've been doing a lot of like movie reviews lately, but my concert review I did for Paul McCartney's Got Back concert last year was the best because I kind of got to like share how it felt for me to see it as like him being my favorite musician, and
Which
that
is
was
so
cool. And
important.
yeah, I like doing those sorts of reviews just because I can like explain how I felt it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So other people can kind of feel it too.
And I
Yeah,
think that
concert reviews are my
sometimes,
favorite
like
to
music
write.
reviews. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I was just saying live event reviews. Those are my favorite to write.
Yeah, and I
Yeah.
think that like it's important to I will always do coverage for a show that's like a small show that an artist wants me to cover. I'll do coverage if you're gonna give me a ticket to come to this show or if I'm not super familiar with an artist, but doing coverage for one of your favorite artists feels like such a high honor. Even if they have no idea that you're there
Oh, yeah.
covering the show.
Yeah.
Just to be able to,
Absolutely.
and sometimes those articles should kind of feel like a blog post instead of
Yeah.
a super formal review. Because
Yeah.
it's music, and there's no formal way to do music when it comes to like our
Oh yeah.
specific job. So I think
Right,
that
absolutely.
yeah, like having that your input of this is my favorite artist and here's why I think everybody should see it. That's just as important as here's this new release. I'm promoting it because this artist wants me to.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Right, exactly. It makes it more meaningful.
Yeah,
Yeah. That's it, really. That's all I wanted to touch on. So,
period.
Yay. Okay,
period.
I'll go. I'll do a pet peeve. And this isn't really like, I mean, yeah, it's what you guys said. But for some reason, when artists will stalk my page and like my story and leave comments, but they won't come out and tell me what they want. I know you're there. I see you.
Yeah.
Do you want
Honestly,
to work together? Because we can.
yeah. There's an answer for that, which I found out in one of my marketing courses. That's their version of PR. That's that.
Yes.
They linger and they like stories because it'll get people's attention and they'll remember the name. What's his face? Gene Simmons has a
Yes.
son. I don't remember his
Yes.
name. He is the biggest one. He
has
does that a
followed and
lot.
unfollowed me 10 times.
I think
Oh
me
my
too,
God, yeah.
actually. Wait,
Yeah.
what's his name?
He's a big culprit of it. I don't know. The last name is Simmons.
Son Simmons.
He
I don't
does
know.
that.
Simmons Jr.
Yeah.
Red Voodoo
Exactly.
used to do it before they blew up. Same
Oh
with
my God.
Dog
Red
Park.
Voodoo followed and unfollowed me about 6 times too.
Dude, I think I've interviewed them. Or something like that. I don't know. A lot of the time I feel so bad because like I've interviewed and written so much over the last 3 years. I'm like, I don't remember most of them. The ones I do remember are the ones that have stuck with me and then that I enjoy.
The ones that matter.
Yeah.
Right.
Shout out
right.
Velvet Daydream.
But
Best motherfuckers I've ever interviewed.
Yeah, any artist that I'm mutuals with has done nothing but any
Yeah.
artist that I'm consistently mutuals with has done
Yeah.
nothing but good for me. Like Lainey Jones, Nordisa Freeze, Murray. Well, I'm not mutuals with Moravian, but I might as well be at this point. I deserve it.
Yeah.
Moravian, if you're watching this, follow me back on Instagram.
right. That's really not my only pet peeve. It goes back to what you guys had touched on before. But one of my favorite things I did, it was, I guess, a year or two ago. I don't really remember. But I did an article where I did fan interviews, interviewed a bunch of my friends about how much their favorite artists mean to them. And I personally thought that was really cool because I'm like, you never really, you know why your favorite artist is your favorite artist, and you can begin to tell somebody that, but you never really get the chance to like sit down and dissect it. And I was like, this gives people a chance to do that, and that's cool.
Yeah.
That is
And
really cool.
also, the magazine has helped me as an independent artist learn how to be not a shitty PR person.
What not to do.
Yeah. When you're on the receiving
Right.
end, it'll wake you up. That'll wake up your
Yeah. Yeah, because it's like, oh, damn. I gotta answer those emails right now.
Yeah, me
Oh,
telling Kenzie I was gonna make short form content for all the podcast episodes, and I just sent one from episode 2 tonight. So
Yeah.
but it's
I've been
done.
so bad
so-
at that. There's a girl who's she just joined the team. I meant to get back to her to give her the Discord link 3 weeks ago.
Kenzie.
I know. And I screenshotted it so I'd remember it, but then I made a bunch of graphics for the mag, so it just got buried in my camera roll. And I was cleaning it out the other day and I found it. I was like, oh shit. She's fine. It's fine.
Honestly,
I
good
did
on
the
her
same
for not
thing.
being like, where is it? Like,
Yeah, well the Discord
No,
is,
literally.
I made it optional over the last 6 months just because some people don't like all the chatter that's not necessarily professional, but most people just want to do it because they've seen our TikToks of the
Yes.
team messages out of context or whatever.
I've been really bad about coverage right now. Well, it's not even that I've been really bad. I was supposed to answer CL's interview questions like
Like when I don't even know when
Like
those,
2
I
weeks
was gonna
ago, and
plug
then-
it
like, let's
earlier.
unpack this right now.
yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
And then I was in the car today and my heart and my stomach dropped to my ass and I literally was like, Kenzie, I have not done this yet. I need to do it right now, like tonight.
AJ sent me voice memo answers because she didn't want to type.
Yeah, I thought about doing that and I was like, am I a dick if I do that?
It's not hard. I just have to edit out a lot of filler words.
I want you to
let's
type
see.
all my ums and my uhs.
You
Make it a
should be
direct
editing
quote.
this podcast. Talk about
Oh, God.
ums and uhs.
I'm really bad with filler words. I tried to avoid it. Didn't work.
Ugh.
We should make a podcast of only filler words one day.
Have you seen those videos where it's
That'd be
like
fun.
the Gen Z intern edited this and it's just
Yeah.
Yes, the
them
And it's
breathing.
just people breathing.
I
We
love
should
those.
make one of those for the we're all Gen Z, but we should make one of those for the TikTok just for the hell of it.
Yeah.
Just a bunch
We
of
can all
really
do
that'd be
uncomfortable
so
silence
funny.
and breathing. Our silence between topics and
Really?
such.
Yeah. Just all of us just staring at the
Yeah.
webcam.
Silence and breathing. Okay.
What's our next topic?
Yeah, no, thank you. Seriously. The Backrooms movie.
Oh, I'm seeing it this weekend.
Right.
Okay.
I have a
Let me
controversial
know.
opinion on it.
Ooh.
Yeah.
This might not
sorry.
be a safe space for you.
I
Is it
know.
not lore accurate? Just
Well,
say yes or no.
Okay, here's my
Yes.
I
This
mean,
is
the
completely
the
Okay.
creator directed the movie. Well, let me start off by saying we're not spoiling the movie. So, to anyone that hasn't seen it, because some of us here haven't seen it, we're not spoiling it for anyone. We're
Yeah.
talking about the quality of the film, not necessarily the plot. But since the creator of the Backrooms directed it, I feel like there's a gray area of was it lore accurate compared to
Okay.
like, is it lore accurate to what I thought it was going to be necessarily? Not really. But I thought it was a really good movie. I think that I have some notes, but Kylie, I'll let you say your controversial opinion
So,
first.
I guess it's not really that controversial. I kind of
Okay.
agree with what you just said. But if I was like, it was dog shit. No,
No, literally just like a totally normal take.
Yeah. I'm just a people pleaser. So I took my brother and his friend is like super like fucking invested in the Backrooms, like has watched all of found footage. And he was like
Yeah.
giving me pointers before we went in. And I guess that I knew some of it, but I wasn't like into it. So I guess I didn't really like understand it too much. But two things. One, I love A24 movies, okay? Could have been scarier. Could have been scarier. And I said what I said.
Well, I actually have a like response to that take because I don't think that's controversial necessarily because I think that the movie's intent was to play on a specific fear. Less so like be scary for everyone. I think that if you're not afraid of the concept, it's a good like scary, it's entertaining. It's kind of slow, I guess, if you're not like scared of the content, but I thought it was really entertaining. And were you about to say something, Kylie, or are you making
I don't know if you hear that there's gunshots outside. I'm just prefacing that if any.
We can't hear them, but we are praying for you, Diva.
Girl, I'm from
I just
Chicago.
turned my
Stay
volume
safe
all the
out
way
there.
up, and then we can't hear them.
Right,
got
I'm
so
like, anyways,
scared.
the back
It's me.
rooms.
It's me. My other controversial take on it, and I guess it is kind of controversial because my brother is like, so whatever. He's like a pretentious douchebag. Okay, he's like 15. Whatever.
My brother's almost 15.
Right.
How old is Jack? No, my brother's 17. I'm a liar.
I was just
Oh,
gonna
okay,
say,
period.
he's like
My
your
brother
younger
is only
daughter.
15.
My brother's 17. He's like in his cool pretentious era where he's like, I really like indie films, and I'm like,
Yeah.
all right, chill out.
Watching A24 and saying you like indie films in this day and
Yeah,
age
especially
is
now.
kind
Like,
of
Don't
crazy.
get started because he thinks he's hot shit. Okay, he's at that age. Whatever. Anyways, so I don't think it's a spoiler for what I'm gonna say, but I wish there was almost more lore on the Backrooms themselves and the different levels because it was really only one.
I agree.
Rather
I
than
do agree.
seeing all of the characters' backstories because I almost kind of didn't care. I would have much
I
rather
agree.
seen the different levels and the way like creepier, scarier entities and everything than the just one that's not actually in the Backrooms lore, but that's cool.
I agree. And I think that I've heard whispers that A24 is making a Backrooms 2, which, in my opinion, I think the only way they can do that appropriately is if they make a prequel to.
I think that's the
this-
beginning kind of made it sound like there was going to be.
I think that the fact that they advertised it with the guys in the hazmat suits and all that stuff, I was expecting something entirely different. But I feel like with a movie like this that is like the pinnacle of psychological horror, it's almost like, yeah, I kind of expected that. Like, I had no idea what to expect going into this. Personally, I loved the ending. I thought it was a really good, like, twist. I have some pointers on my iPad.
Yeah.
I said, this is all about production, but the set design was fantastic, especially for zero use of generative AI.
Yeah.
None at all. The way, like, when
Agreeing with the first scene.
I think if the creator of the Backrooms was not the one directing this, the set would have been entirely different. That is like the hardest set ever to design. So complex, it has to be so precise to give the right effect without looking ridiculous, and it just was done so well. And I thought that that was really interesting. I think that the small cast is really important to this movie too. There was like hardly any people in it, which I think is important. And there was like the perfect amount of suspense and buildup that didn't make you lose interest. And you always, like, my heart was pounding through the whole thing. I was like, can you just tell me what's gonna happen?
No,
Like,
I felt like I
I'm
was
going
being
to freak
chased.
out.
Like watching it. I felt like I was being chased. And I was like, low-key, they kind of ate with that.
I was like, thank God this theater is full, because if it weren't, I would not be able to finish this movie. I also thought that this was my biggest thing with the production of this movie, was the sound and the music. Because I'm a big, big, big fan of analog horror, ARGs, all of that. I'm very, very, very interested in that. And I would love to do a podcast episode on that one day. But all of that aside, I have been a big, big fan of the Backrooms for a long, long time. I've always thought it was really cool. And it plays on like my fears. Like, I don't like silence. I don't like, and big empty spaces. Like, that's like my perfect storm. And I think that everyone was really nervous about the sound and the music, but because there's so many iconic songs attached to like the TikToks and the liminal horror of it all, but I think the sound design was perfect for this. With the warped like the music that sounded like someone trying to recall a song instead of just music playing in the movie was really immersive.
Yeah, I agree. I really liked how the movie like played on time. And I don't know if you guys get that, but like how it all was happening at once, and you know how it went through like different levels and different shots.
Yes.
You know, so it made me wonder what else was going on the further you went.
Yeah. And I would really
Yeah.
like to see a prequel with the library and like everything else. I want to see the men in their hazmat suits investigating deeper.
Right.
Well, and the beginning almost makes it feel like there will be, because I thought going into that first 10 minutes was what the whole movie was, and I was like, this is awesome. Like, I love this. You can't really tell what the hell's going on. It's like a little scary. And then I kind of was like, oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Also, the guy from Victorious was the dude in the hazmat suit.
Yes, Avanjokia.
Avanjokia?
Yes.
Him. Beck
Oliver
said,
spent
"Hey,
his
Beck."
future career
I didn't
exploring
get to see his
bathrooms.
face besides on an ID card, and I was like, oh!
Yes.
Wow.
Oh my
I didn't
God.
notice that.
And Mark Duplass from Creep was also in it.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Oh my God.
I've
That
never
was-
felt
he
more
did good.
comforted seeing his face than when I saw him in that movie. I was like, never did I think I would feel comfort from seeing you anywhere.
I know. It was good. I don't think it was a bad movie. I just wish that it was almost more, like you said, like a prequel. It's like finding why they're there, how they got there, more on like the whole entirety, that it's like the MRI or whatever situation. I would like more on that rather than the main characters' backstories. And I was like, I think we could have cut this by about 20 minutes. So
I loved the MRI theory, which I won't say too much on because it kind of spoils the movie, but I think that is really interesting.
And I want to hear more about that rather than,
because that was a line in the movie for a reason. Like, that's also what I liked about the fact that Kane Parsons was the director of the movie, because you know everything is exactly as he intended, and to create a world so crazy and so broad with so much lore that all connects in some way, to be like, everything in that movie was intentional, in my opinion. And that specific line in the movie was intentional, but I won't say any more because I don't want to spoil.
Yeah, I agree.
You know, he's 20.
Yes.
Yeah, I felt old as shit.
That's crazy.
Yes. Did you see him saying he would bring a hydrogen bomb into the back rooms?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just watched his interview with it's not Smosh, but it's like connected to Smosh. It's like Anthony Padilla. I just watched his interview with them the other day, and it was
when he was talking about the horrible thumbnail they gave him.
Yes.
When I found out that the guy that directed it was younger than me, my brother was like, how do you feel knowing that this guy made a multi-million-dollar movie and you're sitting at home? And I was like,
How does
Right
it feel
back
to
at
shut the
ya.
fuck up, Jack?
hey, Jack,
Seriously.
and he was like, I'm
Right.
literally bigger than you. I was like,
Yeah, I also think it's so just icing on the cake that Obsession came out with a 26-year-old director at the same
Really? Oh my
time.
god.
Oh
Yes.
my
I heard that shit
god.
was
That's
crazy.
wild.
I haven't seen Obsession
I
yet,
haven't either, but I've heard
I
it's
haven't either.
nuts.
I
but
want to. People are calling it the best horror movie since Hereditary,
that's
which they
Oh,
say that a
man.
lot, but
I want to
I'll
see
be
it
the
so bad.
judge. Let me
It
get in
fucked
on
my
that.
friend's little sister up bad. Like, she was freaked out by it. And I was like, nothing really, I don't want to say nothing scares me, but I was somebody watched Megan is Missing at 13. So I think that I'm okay.
Right.
yeah, me too. Yep.
It really fucked me up.
We had a conversation in the Discord the other day. I don't know if any of you guys were involved in it, but we were talking about like the most scary movies we've seen, and I genuinely couldn't really think of one that genuinely scared me. Definitely ones that have disturbed me.
Yeah.
I said Hereditary
Mm-hmm.
for most disturbing, but we were talking about it because scientifically, like based on your heart rate, the scariest movie of all time is, oh my god, what the fuck? Sinister. With
I
Ethan Hawke.
remember reading this conversation, but I
Okay.
don't remember if I participated.
And
You know,
I
Sinister
was
was
like,
scary at times, but like I don't
yeah,
feel like I was on edge for longer than maybe 3 minutes at a time. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
exactly.
If we're going on
Yeah.
heart rate, then the scariest movie I've ever seen is The Backrooms. Like, I was just having a
Yeah.
panic attack.
My
Five Nights
jaw
at
was
Freddy's.
dropped a few times during that movie. I can't lie.
The cheap shot jump scare. Do you know what I'm talking about? The people that have seen it?
Are you talking about right at the beginning or when they fall?
No, in the middle, in the house.
Oh. Yeah.
I don't know
So
what you're talking about.
unnecessary. So
Wait.
unnecessary.
What house?
Let me text you. I don't want to
Okay, yeah, you
spoil
should
it.
text me about that because I need
I
to
think I know what
like
you're talking
Let me
about.
let me put it on my iPad.
Let me pull up my tablet really quick.
Yeah, let me pull up my tablet.
I don't know why, but this reminds
I
me.
wasn't kidding.
Because we're talking about jump scares. Y'all ever seen Zootopia?
Yeah.
Yes.
That
Yeah.
first movie has a jump scare in it that's like horror movie level shit. I'm like, what are we doing? This is a children's movie.
Kenzie, what part?
Wait, what part is it?
Okay. So it's where, I don't remember their names. The rabbit and the fox are walking through that like laboratory that's holding the animals, and they walk by. I think
Yes.
it's a
And
panther
it's
or
like,
something, and it jumps at them. That shit. I remember my
That gets you
mom
good?
screamed in the theater.
I remember that too, to be
And
honest
that
with
is the scariest horror movie you've ever seen.
That's a scary movie.
Zootopia.
Yeah, we don't talk about the sleeper hit horror movie Zootopia.
no, literally.
Like, no, I think that if we're basing it on heart rate, that's like too subjective.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because there are
Yeah.
horror movies that I've watched where genuinely the entire time I'm like laughing the whole time. Like it's just not scary to me at all. Like
Yeah.
I watch It is one of my favorite movies, and it for someone else would be heart rate the entire time, freaking
Yeah.
out
The
because
original
that's
or the
their
remake?
specific fear. The remake.
Have you
Yeah,
guys
I-
ever seen Skinamarink?
No,
Yes.
but I've heard about it.
Dude, that movie scared me.
What
I was
movie?
scared the whole time.
No,
That
same.
movie, it's that I don't. I want to watch it really bad, but I'm like terrified of it.
Don't watch it alone.
No.
Or in your
Wait,
I
I
house.
made that mistake.
Yeah.
I have
I
Skinamarink?
watched it with my boyfriend,
Oh.
and I mean, he wasn't as scared of it as I was from what I remember talking about with him. But I was just sitting there the whole time, like, ooh, do I want to look at
No,
the
literally.
screen? Because I don't know anything. And then you think you see something out of the corner, and you're like, oh my gosh, wait,
Ooh.
this
Yeah.
changes everything.
Yeah. I've
Well,
only
one
ever
of
like
my-
Crazy.
oh, sorry.
You're fine. I was just gonna say I've seen so many horror movies. I love horror movies. Like, one of my top 5 movies of all time is the original Scream.
Mm-hmm.
Not scary. I said what I said. But like the only movie that has genuinely scared me, and I'm not talking like heart race scaring me, was Megan is Missing. And I
Yeah.
should not have been
Mhm.
watching it. For one, I don't think that's a fucking movie. I think that people are watching that for the wrong reasons.
Yeah.
I
And I don't
agree.
think that people should watch that movie. I think it's disgusting. And they're talking about making a second one. I don't
I don't like it.
but
Not
that
a
movie like
chance.
genuinely fucked me up for like a week. but it was like so
Yeah.
like triggering for me. There's just something that I was like, I've been through this shit. I can't watch this.
Yeah.
Other than that, I don't think really I've seen anything that I was like, oh my god, like freaking out the entire time.
Yeah, me either. Well,
A
Kylie
movie
and I were
that
also
scared me
lucky.
really bad at the time was, well, it's one of my favorite movies now, Grave Encounters.
Oh yeah.
One of my biggest fears, like genuine fears, is silence. I hate silence. I play music or I have my TV on all the time. I'm never in quiet by myself. Even if I'm like at work and it's quiet, I work as a concierge. Like I turn the music up or I watch
Yeah.
TikToks on my computer. Like I can't be in silence. So I think that that was one of the reasons why like a lot of found footage horror freaks me out because I don't like the silence in between. And I think that's why Creep, the first Creep, was so ugh to me. The scene when he runs out of into the house and down into the basement and you like Aaron's walking down the stairs the whole time and you're like, I know he's gonna be down there. That to me is like something that plays on my fears, but I don't get scared. I'm not scared of like entities. I grew up in a haunted house my entire life. Like
Same.
I love ghosts. They're so
Yeah, we've
fun. I
talked
love
about this.
them. Yeah, I love ghosts and they don't scare me at all. Entities don't scare me. I do get freaked out by horror based on a true story or based on like real people doing things to real people. Like that's where
Mhm.
I start to draw the line. And that's where I think a lot of movies need to start drawing the line. Because I think that
Yeah.
there's a lot of people that are watching Terrifier and
Oh,
Love,
Saw and things like that for the wrong reasons. Megan is missing.
Yeah.
Like when like the Thanksgiving slasher movie, it was so graphic for it was definitely not as graphic as movies can get, but
Yeah.
it was graphic, but it was like ridiculous. So
Yeah.
you're looking at
Like
it
I
and
didn't
you're
take it
like,
seriously.
right, like corn cob holders in the ears. It's so
Yeah.
stupid, and there will be no leftovers. It's funny.
Have
It's
you
meant
heard of what is that? It's with Kevin Bacon. It's called They/Them.
no.
fire name.
Stop.
Kevin
I
Bacon,
think
what are you doing?
it's supposed to be a commentary on non-binary people or something, and that's why it's called They/Them. I know. I know.
And Kevin Bacon did this.
Yeah, I just remember Kevin Bacon's in it, which like again, what are you doing? Like Kevin Bacon's like not a weirdo or anything. Like
Is
don't
Hugh
know.
Jackman in it? That just sounds like something he would do.
I don't know. Hugh Jackman is booked and busy right now.
Yeah,
Me
my
typing
cousin
things
just
up.
saw him in a show on Broadway, like literal Broadway, New York City
Oh
Broadway,
yeah.
where it was nothing but three different monologues, and he was a tree groomer, and he fell in love with one of his clients, and then on his way home, a tree fell on his car, and it's a monologue about how he was in a coma for like 8 days.
You know,
Oh.
And I was like, psychological torture to me sounds like listening to Hugh Jackman narrate a
that's
coma.
like when Cynthia Erivo did Dracula as a one-woman show, and there's 27 different characters in it, and she would just jump
Right,
between
like,
spots.
That's
I
what
wish
do you
I would have
mean?
gone. Oh my god.
No,
You
like
have
I
people
love
like
art. I
26
love
minutes.
art, but I also do like to laugh at it sometimes.
Yeah.
Because no, I
Okay.
don't want to listen to Hugh Jackman talk about his coma.
Can
I know.
confirm Hugh Jackman not in it. The only person I recognize is Kevin Bacon.
Damn.
Fire.
Why
We
didn't they
have 6
contact you?
minutes.
He would have
I
done
don't
it for a
know.
Twinkie and a pat on the back.
It's a Bloomhouse movie too. They're like a major horror production company.
Yeah.
So I don't know
That's
what they were
crazy.
thinking.
That's insane. They made
Yeah.
Five Nights at Freddy's. Like, thank God they put some
Yeah.
respect
And
on their
Megan.
name.
So back to the whole horror being a subjective thing. Kylie was giving me shit the other day because I sent her my like comfort movie list on Letterboxd and Bring Her Back is on there.
Hold. You can keep this in.
Okay.
What? Literally that. Okay. I was gonna bring this up. Speaking of movies like raise your heart rate, I don't fuck with things to do with the mouth. I don't
Yeah.
like things with the teeth and the mouth. Has anybody here besides Kenzie's crazy ass seen that movie?
I haven't,
no.
but I wanted to
Bring
bring
Her
her
Back.
back.
It's
Can
so
I say
good.
what I want to say without anybody getting upset with me saying it?
You say whatever you want.
Say what
It's
you need
free
to say.
speech.
Which is
Let the words fall out.
There's a scene where the kid is eating cantaloupe off of a knife, but instead of eating it, he's carving his teeth out. And you can hear it. And he's eating the wooden table and the splinters are in the mouth, and you can hear just like the teeth cracking and breaking. And it goes on for like way too long. There's like drool and blood, and he's like trying to rip the knife out of his gums. And I remember being in the theater, and I look over I brought my friends Holly and Rocco, and Rocco is the gayest straight man you'll ever meet. I need to say that to preface it, okay?
Right.
I love him to death. He's gonna be president one day. This is the whole thing. I look at him and he goes, "Oh my God." And I said, and my friend Holly is like, "That's kind of cool." And I was like, who here thinks this is normal? Love it though. Great movie.
Is the
Ken's at home
cantaloupe
sick
like
in
a
bed.
major part of that?
It's just
one scene.
It's one scene.
Like if you're looking at a plot diagram, it's right before the climax, I would say.
Yeah.
Roughly.
Okay.
But
Okay.
I just like Kenzie's just like, these are the movies I watch when I don't feel good and I want to snuggle up in bed. And I said, why the fuck is Bring Her Back next to Coraline? Like, it's literally like
The mom
Meet the
from Paddington
Robinsons.
is in it.
Paddington, Bring Her Back cantaloupe knife scene.
It's good. I honestly, this is a hot take. I thought it was better than Weapons, like out of the horror
I didn't
movies.
like Weapons.
Okay.
I know.
I haven't seen it yet.
I know, I need to
Guys.
see it too.
Girl, I'll give you my HBO login. It's so good.
I have it. I just need to watch it.
Yeah, I'm the same
It's
way.
so bad.
I also
I'm like,
Well,
ooh, I
I-
should watch this new movie. And then I turn on Bob's Burgers instead.
Yes.
love Bob
I
Marley.
will say my best friend loves movies. She's seen every single movie ever. Like, you bring up a movie, she's seen it, she knows the plot. Like,
Yeah.
I love her to death. She's my best friend. Hi, Bella Sherman. She's seen every movie. And so she's always like talking with me about like her favorite movies or talking to other people and like like connecting with people over movies, but I've never been a movie person, but I'm determined to become a movie person because I enjoy going to the movie theater. It's just you won't catch me alone in my bed watching a new movie because I can't pay attention. And it's like if I'm going to the theater, like I have nothing to do but pay attention. So it's like I'm gonna do that. But if I'm at home, I'm painting, I'm writing, I'm doing something else to occupy myself. So it's like, what's the point? Because I'm not gonna remember the plot. Like I'm not watching.
Yeah.
I love her to
That's
death.
so funny.
She's my best friend. That's like
That's how I
literally
imagine
my wife.
My friends.
Me and Braxton
I
are
used to-
married online.
Yes.
Real shit.
Me and my best friend had a marriage pact, but I was like, when we're 32, if we're not in long-term relationships or engaged, we'll marry each other. And she was like, can I have longer than that?
And you're like, no. Am I not
She
good
said,
enough?
I think I still have potential.
Braxton
Damn.
didn't know if our marriage was real for like a solid while. We were like, we should probably see if we're doing our taxes illegally. Like, there's a whole certificate and everything. And we told Dave Walsh we were married, and he got really upset about it. And he was like, you guys are fucked. Like, you guys are going to get married one day and be fucked because you're already married. And we were like, dude, I don't think it's real. And then we were like, we should probably get into this. Like, honestly, we should probably.
Check it out a little bit, make sure.
I pity whoever my lifelong partner ends up being because I sleep like it's like I'm going to war or something. Like I can't even describe it.
I sleep like a baby, but if the baby was given copious amounts of crack before it was put to rest.
I sleep in the fetal position a lot of the time. Even like obviously I know a lot of people do that when they have like bad cramps. I just do it all the time.
Security thing.
I either do that or I sleep just like full spread eagle, arms and legs.
Yeah.
But if I'm with other people, like at a hotel or something, I'm hyper aware of that, so I don't sleep well. Because I'm like, I have to stay still. I can't snore loud because I don't want to wake other people up.
I don't snore yet. Both my parents do.
Yet.
So I don't have that. But before I go to bed, I did not know this until I met my best friend. But she was like, every time you go to sleep, I know that you're asleep because you go, and then you're asleep.
Yeah, I don't snore. I make noises like that. I hum in my sleep, and I click my tongue a lot too.
Yeah, I do that.
No, I hum in my sleep too.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever like woken yourself up talking or like saying something?
Yep.
I just did that like the other night.
I haven't happened in a while. I used to sing in my sleep. Not like full sing, but like humming a tune where to the point where I woke myself up and I was like, who's playing music?
I used to sleep with my eyes open.
Good Lord. AJ, she sleeps like Nosferatu. She sleeps like this.
That's
Stop.
cool.
That's
I
so
wish
AJ.
I could achieve that
I
level
know.
of like sleep.
So AJ.
I know. I'm like, that's your
That's
brand,
poetic. Truly. That's how I wake up. Like if I don't wake up
Just
like
rising up.
slowly, I wake up and I'm awoken. Like I'm
Yeah.
rising from my I literally wake up like lead up and like the day has started.
Yeah.
Like that's just how I wake up. But I would love
Yeah.
to do I would truly love to do like a Halloween up. I would have to be a Halloween episode, but I would
Dude, we should
love
dress
to
up.
do yes. I would
It's
love to
months away.
I'm
do
so down.
I would love to do a Halloween episode of paranormal experiences that we've had because I don't know how many if everybody's had one or has experience in that
I have.
whatever they do, but
I
Same.
think
my
everyone has at least one.
my like thing, it is not a ghost, it is a thing that follows me,
Yeah.
has been with me my entire life. It is attached to me and only me. It mimics my family, it mimics my friends, it moves things, it takes my things and
Ew.
hides them and then puts them back where they were, like this thing. And my parents, if they ever watch this, mom and dad, I know you think I'm crazy. And I am aware of that. Um, but that is my rawest experience. And so many things happen in my day-to-day life now that I know it's that thing, and it's just common practice at this point. I
Yeah.
hear loud banging, booming, stomping footsteps all the time. I hear doors shutting. There's no one here, all these different I hear things constantly, and it's just common practice for me, but I love it. It's so cool to me. I love ghosts and I literally could go on about this for hours, so I have to cut myself off so we can get to our last topic. But I would love to do a paranormal episode because I truly have some of the craziest experiences. This iPad actually turns on all the time to my notes app because I write down everything that happens to me in my notes app. And it turns on and it's password protected and it turns on and it goes straight to my notes all
Oh
the
my
time.
gosh. It knows you're ready to write shit. Like,
Yeah. Oh yeah. I have a video of it actually turning on and then something slamming in my room when there's no one in there.
oh God.
Maybe I'll
Ooh.
put it
Halloween, not me getting
Right.
excited for a Halloween episode and it's June.
in. We should. Oh my God, it would be so iconic if we could do the in-person episode in October.
Yes.
That would be so
That
cool.
would be fun.
Cool.
I mean, me and
Dress up.
Leanna and Kenzie could do it pretty easily, in all
Yeah.
fairness. Like,
And Kylie only lives about 2 hours away, something like that. I'd have to look it up because I don't know, but it's not that big of a drive. We could talk about the creepypastas that's in the thing too.
yes. Oh my
I
God.
literally have it written down, even though we haven't talked about it yet. It's so long. I have two written down actually. But
No, I'm planning the Halloween episode right now in my head.
we could do two. We could do a Summerween if we wanted to.
Summerween.
Yeah. Yeah.
Halloween.
Oh my God. I'm
The
I'm getting hot flashes. Oh my God. Okay. As much as I want to keep on the ghost topic,
Yeah.
shipping people in real life. Kenzie, I know you have lots to say because you were the
Yeah.
one that actually put this in our shared podcast notes. So I'm
Yes,
gonna
I
let you
did.
guide this conversation.
Okay, so I don't really know how to open up the conversation, but I know ships aren't going to happen with any form of media, especially if the audience is younger. And I feel like it's just human nature to be like, oh, this goes good together, whether it's people or whatever. But it gets to a point where again, it's not necessarily parasocial, it's just harmful to the people being shipped, not necessarily to the fandom or whatever. And not harmful in the sense of being stalked, but in the sense of their own personal life relationships are at the detriment of these ships. And yeah, that's what I was just
Yeah,
gonna talk
yeah,
about.
yeah,
My biggest example of this is Outer Banks. This is all alleged. All alleged.
yeah. Don't
Of course.
don't send us
Yeah.
any.
So, and I do, to be frank, I've only seen season one. It just I don't know, I just fell off, I guess. But so the actors that play JJ and Kiara, that's her name, right? In real life, their names are it's Rudy Pankow and Madison Bailey, I think is her name.
Yeah.
So they play love interests on Outer Banks, but in real life, Madison is a lesbian, right?
I think she might be. Is she pan?
She's in a lesbian relationship,
Yes.
or she was at the time.
Yeah. We don't
and
know her
Rudy-
exact. We don't have proof of orientation. She is
Yeah.
with a woman.
And Rudy, I don't know if he's still in that relationship, but he was also in his own relationship.
Is also
at
a
the time.
lesbian.
Yeah.
He's also in a
a
lesbian
lesbian.
relationship.
So Kiara and JJ are love interests on the show. I don't know if they actually ever end up like canonically together, but it's very
They
hinted
do,
at
but it's
that
annoying.
so obviously people are shipping them because of like the complicated dynamics of their relationship on screen. And it got to a point, I don't know all the lore of it, obviously, because the actors haven't actually come out and like addressed it because they don't need to.
Never should.
Right.
Yeah, they don't owe us that. They don't owe us anything like that. But it got to a point where these ships they wanted the actors to get together in real life to kind of mimic the show. Rudy's girlfriend at the time, I think they're still together, but I honestly don't know again. It like started forming a rift within their own relationship. I can imagine that. And again, allegedly, that's why people, spoiler alert, that's why people think JJ was ultimately killed off in the show because he chose his relationship over
Which,
the drama.
do not even get me started on that. He was the only character in that show. I finished
I know.
the show. I stopped watching after he died.
And you know what I heard?
I will never watch it again.
And again, I haven't seen since like season 2 or whatever. But I heard that they're trying to open up where now that JJ is out of the equation, they're going to try and put Kiara and Rafe together. I said, listen, Drew Starkey is like my man, right?
We know how you feel about Drew Starkey.
Yeah. Yeah. People on my Instagram close friends will be well aware of that. But like, that is so stupid. That is so stupid. That man,
because it goes against everything she ever stood for. And when they said that they were filming one more season after JJ died, I know every show, it's like every show has a plot. You don't know if you're gonna hate the show because your favorite character's gone. JJ was the show.
Yeah.
It was like the core values of that show.
Yeah.
And Rudy did his character so well, and he just made the show for me. I hate John B. He's annoying. I hate that people call him John B. It's so stupid.
That's from a Beach Boys song.
So long.
I learned that. It's after a Beach Boys song. I was like, okay, a little on the nose there.
Yeah, and also lame.
Yeah.
I love the Beach Boys. Lame. I don't like him. I think he's annoying. I think his character is annoying. And you will, very unfortunately, Madeline Klein will never get over the "You Don't Love Me" topper gate, unfortunately.
God.
It's just the show was so cheesy, and the only character that did the cheesy well was JJ.
Yeah.
Without him, the show just sucks, unfortunately.
Yeah, because again, I'm talking about Drew Starkey. I don't care.
Go for it.
But
Pop off, Diva.
I remember in the early seasons, he's huge cokehead, whatever. I heard he kind of calmed down a little bit, but that's
his whole plot is that he's literally insane.
His whole brand was being a cokehead. Well, he took many substances. Party silver spoon guy who was a psychopath. Let's be honest. Mm-hmm. And now I'm seeing stuff. He's with the Pogues now, or something. And he was married, but then she died.
It feels like it's taking a dangerous Riverdale turn.
Yeah. Yep.
As someone who suffered through every single season of Riverdale, it's not gonna end well.
Yeah.
Not gonna end well. I don't like when a show takes away from this. We're not gonna talk about Outer Banks for that long, I promise. But I hate when a show takes the small town mystery turn into this big global, high class crime plot. Riverdale. The first 2 seasons of Riverdale were so campy and silly, and yes, they were cheesy, but they're based on the Archie comics. It was supposed to be kind of cheesy. You're supposed to kind of be there for the bit a little bit. And then all of a sudden now they have superpowers and Lucifer is present. And I was like, wait, what do you guys mean? It's just ridiculous. So
Stranger Things did the same thing. Not necessarily in that sense, but in the sense that the true roots of the show kind of got away from by the end of it. I'm literally wearing my Hellfire shirt.
Period.
I mean, it started as a show that kind of had Twin Peaks X-Files vibes. And then by the end of it, it was they were just kind of milking as much action and I don't know, tweet-worthy moments instead of
Stranger Things
sinister and slow.
Is the somber of somber Taylor Swift trio.
I think they should have stopped after
or tied it off better.
Stranger Things was such a big disappointment to me.
Yeah. I'm still not over it. I mean, I thought volume one
Like
for
genuine
season
a
5
disappointment now.
was like all right. And I was like, okay, I can see where this is going. And then they went the opposite direction.
I'm a season 2 hater
Yeah.
eternally. I'll
Season
never
2
rewatch season 2 of Stranger Things.
is season 2 the one where Will's basically in a hospital the whole time.
Yeah, and the sister's there.
The
I
sister is
hate that
there.
hoe.
Or see, is season 2 is the one where Max comes, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Max is
that was
there.
the redeeming.
Will's in the hospital. Elle is off with her sister. I wish that instead of bringing Callie back, I hate her, that they would have brought her mom back.
Yeah,
I
because
don't
they
care
never
about this girl.
confirmed like what was going on there. Yeah, and I was mad because so I learned a lot of really random D&D shit because of the show, even though I don't play. So Kylie, the name of her sister, is also a D&D character that's known to be very deceitful and very powerful and evil too. There was a big fan theory coming around that she was going to come back and she was actually going to be a villain, but it would be like a twist. Instead, nothing came of that, just like everything else in the show.
Oh my God, spoiler alert, but if you haven't seen it, you just should have at this point, honestly. But the scene where they
Yeah.
made it look like Hopper was shooting 11
Yes.
was the most not okay thing I've ever watched in my life. That show means so much to me. Like, oh my goodness, that show is so important to me.
Do any of you watch Euphoria?
No.
Okay. So this is gonna be like slight spoiler, but let me just say the season 3 or whatever this last season was, the finale, way better than Stranger Things. It made up for like all the shit that I'm sure you guys have heard about at least a little bit from the rest of the season so far. But it was like I was like had deja vu because the structure of it was just like the season 5 finale, where it's like a major character death, then for some reason there's still like a half hour left of everything just like to tie up loose ends. And I was like, why am I going through this again? And I'm crying the whole time because even though Stranger Things was shitty, I still
Of course.
No, it was, I think the thing with Stranger Things now is like the people that are watching, a lot of like we all grew up with the characters, like to the most genuine extent. Like they are my age. Like
Yeah.
I grew up with them. They were filming and I was the same age that they were when they were filming. Like I understand their growth perfectly. So I think that that was our first real taste of, because other shows were being filmed. We've grown up with shows, but we haven't really grown up with actors like we've grown up with
Yeah.
Stranger Things kids.
And I feel like other groups of actors, there's bigger gaps between their projects. These kids have been booked and busy since they were like 11, 12 years old.
Yeah, and
So
they're
we've
all
gotten to see them grow.
fantastic actors.
Yeah.
Like I think that that's just a lot of it. And I wish that season 5 would have been done differently, but I was kind of happy to be like nobody I thought was gonna die did die.
Yeah.
And I'm glad they finally let Karen Wheeler do something productive.
Yes.
Like,
My
goodness.
God.
She's been nothing but an enigma for the entire show, and now she finally gets to do something. Like, I could not stand I was like, first of all, you have no idea where your son is ever. I know it was the 80s, but like there is a monster loose. Like you should know where your son is. Like
government
your son's best
quarantine, no one bats an eye.
Like where's my son? He's at his best friend's exorcism, Karen. Like what do you mean? Like it's
I thought
so
they were gonna
ridiculous.
do something with her character in season 3, and they just didn't. It was like an almost fling between her and Billy, which that would have been weird as fuck too.
Yes. Oh my God.
It would have been something for her character.
Even the Upside Down was like, we're not gonna let this happen.
Yeah.
Like, the Upside Down, the rats were like, be so for real. Like it's so ridiculous.
Right.
Oh my God. One of my favorite scenes from Stranger Things is when they're like, that woman is not like really having experiences with rats. She's eating cleaning products.
Yes.
And Nancy's like, oh. He's like, or they're like, they're like, she's not having experiences with evil rats. She's a paranoid schizophrenic, Nancy.
Yeah. And then
like,
you see the shit and you're like, oh.
Yeah, and the rats are exploding.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
The exploding rats of it all.
I'm stupid about this. Did you guys understand that they broke up in that one scene in the season?
No!
I didn't
Oh, in
either.
what scene?
And everyone
The scene in the goo.
with the goop. Yes, with the goop.
The goo room.
I was like, oh, because I did not ever like Nancy and Jonathan.
Yeah, I didn't either.
I
I
don't
liked her
like-
single.
Yeah,
I did.
think I like all of them to just leave each other alone because they all kind of piss me
Actually,
off a little bit.
I liked them better than her and Steve together.
Yes.
But
Yes.
I really like her and Jonathan's dynamic because they understand each other very much. I think more than arguably a lot of the other characters understand each other.
I don't know.
Um,
Jonathan made me mad on his weird like sexism arc of like
yeah,
your life's not that hard, Nancy. And I was like,
yeah,
why would you say that to
Yeah.
her?
yeah. But not that Jonathan has a point with the sexism part, but that particular.
No, and he kind of ate with that.
No, but like when they got fired from what was it, like the local newspaper, I
Yeah.
understood why he was so mad and why she didn't get it because he's growing up in a household where he needs that job, he needs that money.
Right.
She doesn't.
It's
So
too
I
it's
understood
tough
that.
because I was like,
Right.
I understand that you're having struggles and your struggles are valid, but stop talking like a man.
Yeah,
Like-
take a breath a little bit, you know?
Right.
But I
Yeah.
think my favorite dynamic with those two was when they were just like buddies in it was season 1, right? And 2. I don't
Yeah,
know.
season 1, like
That
going
was
into
good.
season 2.
Yeah. Like that was my favorite.
I just so many like I don't know. That show means so much to me. It's so very important
Yeah.
to me. And I think
This
that
is
like
weird. I didn't start watching till 2022.
okay.
Yeah, because I was one of those kids where it was like I wanted to be a contrarian basically growing up, so it was like I don't like the popular stuff. I'm not gonna watch it. And I also like secretly was not happy in my friend group, so everything they liked, I was like, no.
That's
So
fair. Felt
so I
deeply.
refused to watch it and with Riverdale and stuff until 2022. I had a different friend group at that point, and I actually enjoyed those people's company. And they're like, "Oh, you need to watch it. It's like right up your alley. It's like nerdy. The music's good." And I was like, "Okay, I'll try it." And this was when like the first half of season 4 had already dropped. Somehow I missed all the spoilers. I dodged them. I finished seasons 1 through 3 within like the next week. Like that's how
Right.
hooked I was immediately. And then of course season 4 comes around. I don't know if you guys can see. No, you can't. There's a Joseph Quinn poster on my wall. Like I was down bad for Eddie Munson. um,
No, I
and
think
and
that
I
people
really
should have
wish I had grown up on it sometimes, but
yeah. I mean, truly,
like
I think people should have bullied me for watching Riverdale. I
yeah,
think people should have been like, snap out of it. Like, you are insane. It was so
well,
bad.
I mean, did I watch? I don't think I think I maybe tried an episode because like KJ Appa.
It was
And I read the
popular
comic.
because I think people were like, it's edgy. No,
Yeah.
it's not. It's terrible. It's so bad.
What's
Like,
that line that Jughead says?
I'm weird.
I'm weird.
I don't
Yeah.
fit
You
in,
see
and I
this
don't want
hat?
to fit in. Have you ever seen me without the stupid hat on? That's weird.
Yeah,
Yeah, and I
there's
know
that
it.
one,
Why
and
wouldn't
then
I?
there's the highs and lows of high school football. What is it?
Yes, you'll
You
never
will
know
never
yeah, when
understand
Archie's
the
in
highs and
prison,
lows.
when Archie's in prison and he's like, you'll never know the epic highs and lows of high school football.
Yeah, like what are you talking about?
Right.
Wow.
It's oh my God. Literally,
It
it's
is
just
camp
ridiculous.
though.
And then oh my God, and halfway through okay, literally it's so comically terrible. Halfway through the show, they end up in an alternate universe called Rivervale. It's so stupid. It's so bad. Oh, like not even to mention we're like 3 seasons in and one of the characters is in federal prison.
Right.
Like for a long time for a murder he did not commit in a underground fighting ring. Like what are we doing?
Literally because I didn't watch that deep into it. Whenever someone talks about it, I'm like, this is a fever dream. But then I watch interviews with what's the girl? She played Veronica. I just saw an interview with her the other day because she's in that new
What
Masters
is
of the
her name?
Universe. Camilla Mendez? Something like that.
Is it Camilla
Anyways,
Mendez? It's Camilla something.
yeah. But she does not hesitate to talk about how she did not enjoy a bunch of
They
different.
never do.
Yeah.
All of them are like, no, it sucks.
They were stuck with a contract that was far too like long of a contract, like season wise.
Yeah.
Like,
And
why
like,
didn't you do it on a season to season basis? You
no,
signed up. How many
seriously.
seasons are there? 6, 5? I don't know.
And
Many.
like, I love watching the compilations. Also, like, if there were no Riverdale, we would not have Mr. Fantasy. So thank God for Riverdale, because KJ Apa, you are doing something magical.
What do you mean? That's not KJ Apa.
Right. Forgot.
Right.
Oh
No.
my God. Have you seen the video of him meeting, I think it might have been Lily Reinhart, when he eats shit, falls so hard on the ground.
That's so funny.
It's so funny.
Shipping real people.
Yep.
Wasn't there a thing with shipping real people? Wasn't there a thing with the heated rivalry people?
Yes, there was. Dude, this is my wheelhouse. Okay, I will get on my soapbox. So, okay, where do I begin? It was so bad. RPF was so bad. Real person fiction, if you don't know. And it was like people were genuinely in psychosis. Like, there are people out there who believe that Hudson, the actor who plays Shane, Hudson Williams, should cheat on his girlfriend with Connor Story, the guy who played Ilya. And they were gunning for it. They were like, Hudson's a cheater, and they were happy about it. They were like, he should cheat on his girlfriend with Connor Story. And I'm like, and then there's people are like, they're like, how is it that Hudson plays a gay guy but he's dating a girl? I'm like, okay, welcome to the world of acting.
Right. It's pretend.
Real people can't queer bait. It's pretend at the end of the day. And it was like so rampant that Hudson himself tweeted on, I don't know, it was like on the Instagram version of Twitter. Threads. He was like, RPF gotta stop, y'all.
Yeah.
Okay, Diva.
I was like, damn.
My favorite clip of them is the Stop Asian Hate clip.
Yeah, that one is so funny.
Hashtag Stop Asian Hate.
Hashtag Stop Asian Hate.
See, that's the kind of stuff where I find it funny when a celebrity acknowledges it in that way. It's not like all serious. Like, if you take it seriously, that's when it starts to get like detrimental to your
My favorite example of this is Harry Styles and Louis Tomlinson.
Yes.
And Obama. But hey.
Obama? What you know about Obama?
Hey, did it happen? Hey. Obama, real or no? Anyways, I think that the Harry and Louis thing was the internet's first. It wasn't the first like taste of shipping people, but like to the level of brain rot that it's become, and people are still doing it and pushing the edits and doing all these things. They're so perfect together, but at the same time, Harry was being accused of queer baiting for years. And I think that something that needs to be said is people do not have to come out to identify with this specific orientation. Yeah. Coming out is not required to be a part of the queer community.
Right. And exactly.
Especially when you're a celebrity like Harry Styles, who has been shipped with your bandmate your entire life to the point where people are convinced you're dating and just not telling anyone. And it's like, people see a photo of you in public and you're like, oh my God, they're together. And it's like very funny to me that it's convenient that he started embracing his queerness immediately after One Direction broke up. It was a total switch because he wasn't heavily associated with that person anymore. And I think that it's affected their relationship.
Oh, yeah.
One Direction. Like, you don't see them hanging out ever. You don't see them doing anything ever. And like, I'll never be the parasocial person that's like, isn't it obvious? Because I don't know their life. Maybe they hated each other and that's why they don't hang out. But
I mean,
it's just the fact that, like, I've never seen, like you said, CL, psychosis of, no, like, I'm onto something. It's ridiculous.
I mean, that ship genuinely ruined a friendship.
Mm-hmm.
Like, people are so... It kind of goes back to the same thing with Connor Story and Hudson Williams. It's like the parallels. There's a male friendship where they are very physically affectionate with each other and they're not afraid to show it. And people automatically think gay. And who knows? Who knows? Maybe they could be. So it's a male friendship in which both people are physically affectionate towards each other, and people automatically jump to these guys are fucking. And who's to say that they are or not? It's not our job as fans or consumers of whatever media these people are putting out to like go all Sherlock Holmes and figure out their personal lives.
Yeah.
And we also do not know in a celebrity's personal life how safe it would be for them to express that openly.
Exactly.
And like, let's say that they did, like, say they were together the whole time and they did come out and they were like, yep, we're so gay for each other. The entire fandom will be like, that's kind of gross. Like, I'm not
No,
a
literally.
anymore because
Switch up.
they
This
also were
exact
fans
thing,
of the it's the same thing. This type of fangirl psychosis, I don't want to equate it to the same thing as men sexualizing lesbians because it's not.
That's a whole other
The
beast.
men sexualizing lesbians is a lot more broad and literally
whole
could
thing.
happen with anybody. If a woman breathes next to another woman.
Yeah.
But I think that it's the same thing of like, I don't actually want them to date because I want them to be available for me. I
Yep.
want to be able to
Yes.
date, but I think it'd be like hot if these guys dated.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like it's weird. It's just weird.
Is it Dan and
It's
Phil?
weird.
The exact thing happened to Dan and Phil because they revealed like in the last year or so that they actually have been a couple this whole time.
Fierce,
suddenly
by the way.
And suddenly people were like, "Oh no, that's not what we wanted." Like, who gives a fuck
Right.
what you?
Right.
They're real people.
Right.
Like all of a sudden it's gross and it's, you know, it's whatever. Like why would you put that on the internet? As if you weren't just gagging on their dicks simultaneously, begging for them to come out.
Right.
They don't owe you that. They don't owe you anything.
Yeah.
Right. Thank you guys so much for watching episode 4, the birthday episode of the Love Street podcast. Happy 3rd birthday to Love Street. Also, this will be our last podcast until July, because your editor is going on vacation. So, okay, Kenz, take it away with the plugs.
Okay, upcoming at Love Street Magazine, we have a gallery of Monsters and Men, from their recent show in Brisbane, Australia. And then we mentioned it previously in this episode, we have the Love Street birthday interview, which is an interview that CL helped us with questions directed towards me, AJ, and Kylie. And then at undisclosed dates, because I haven't scheduled them out yet, we have an interview with Queenie T. She's a musician who's local to me, who I met at that DIY show that I talked about earlier. And she's kind of transitioning from being in a band to a solo act. So we're talking about that. And then we have a review for the Michael Jackson movie coming out soon. Yeah.
Thank you
And
guys
that's
so much
it
for
for now.
watching. Oh, sorry. Thank you guys so much for watching. All of our socials for the PodCrew and for the podcast and the magazine will be in the description of this video. And we will see you guys all in July. Bye!
Bye.